Hey guys, I'm Scotty. Scotty might know, the broke urban farmer. And today I'm going to be canning some jalapeno and serrano peppers. Um, you had saw earlier in my last video that I had a frost, so I went out and I picked up all I could, and now I'm in here and I'm getting ready to process them. And I'm following the ball recipe so that I know that it's safe, and it calls for 2 and 3/4 pounds of peppers, and they said you can do like jalapenos, serranos, chilies, anything like that. I'm going to do a mix of jalapeno and serrano peppers, and then this recipe makes 5 pints, by the way. And then you need 6 cups of vinegar, 5% acidity, 2 cups of water, 3 garlic cloves that are crushed, and then it's going to be really simple. You just warm up your water bath canner. Make sure you clean and sterilize all your jars like normal, and your lids as well. And then you make up your brine, combining all those ingredients. You boil it for 5 minutes, and then you discard the garlic cloves. And then you pack the peppers in the hot jars, 1/2 inch headspace. You remove air bubbles, and then you process the jars in the water for 10 minutes, and then you would adjust for altitude. I'll link the actual recipe down below so that you can check those altitude adjustments, and then you let them cool for 12 to 24 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and get the peppers processed here, and kind of show you what I'm doing. As always, coffee is always a requirement. Coffee is life, y'all. This is Military Thunder. It's extra caffeinated, strong, earthy flavors to it, but it's like still a medium roast. It's so good. Just a little bit of honey to sweeten it. All right, to work. Use that. The jalapenos. The recipe says that you can do them whole, or you can cut them. I'm going to do a mix of both, I believe. Okay, so I got the rest sliced here and all mixed together, serranos and jalapenos. Apparently I was in a Christmassy mood because I've got the red and green. But it's a pretty decent amount. Plus I already have 2 quarts full of whole peppers that I'm going to do too. So I think we'll get a pretty good fix here. Hey, good morning guys. So got my coffee. I was sitting down and editing today's vlog, and I realized I never showed you or filmed what the peppers looked like after. I will say that it was not perfect. I had some uh-ohs this time. One of them didn't seal correctly, so it's in my fridge waiting to be used. And then my pints turned out well. So here's my pint. I love that, the mix of peppers in there. And once again, I did serrano and jalapeno. These are what I'm concerned with. So here are my whole peppers. So you see all that space at the bottom? they all rose up. And now you can kind of see that that level's a little bit lower. So there's some peppers out of the brine, which is not good. So I'm thinking I'm gonna end up having to just put those in the fridge as well and get those used up sooner rather than later. But oh, here's this one too. That one turned out well. So I think it was the sliced ones turned out fine. It was the whole ones, which I had them packed in there pretty good, but apparently they still had air pockets inside the peppers themselves. So they didn't, I don't know, they just have extra space in them. But those are the pickled peppers that I used. And once again, it was the ball recipe. I'll make sure that there's a link to the actual recipe in the description below. Ooh, I also wanted to show you, since it's been a couple of days since I filmed the initial part. Over the weekend, I got my new spice containers filled. So I've got them here. This is the pink Himalaya sea salt, or not sea salt, pink Himalaya salt. Just some ground black pepper, some dried serrano peppers, a garlic powder, and then my ground up chili powder, which is just chili powder right now, or just ground chilies right now. There's no extra like flavorings or anything like that in it. It sits in the little container. I think it's cute. Trying to get fancy up in here. It was on sale for $5 at Walmart. Like, I ain't really that fancy. But, alright guys, I just wanted to pop back on, officially wrap up the video there, show you what the end product looked like since I forgot. This weekend was rather busy. So, that's where we're at, and I look forward to showing you guys some more methods that I do for preservation here in the future. Like I said, I've been working on the dehydrator and getting some of that stuff done, so I'll probably bring you along for some more of that as well. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.